Good day, folks. It's Pastor E Reese, Heaven's Light Ministries. Hope you're doing well. Ephesians 5:25 and 26. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it to make it belong to God. Christ used the word to make the church clean by washing it with water. You ever thought about that? Yes, this is designed for heads of household, leaders, men, husbands. But it can be applied to every one of us. A husband must take the initiative to help his family seek God. That doesn't mean that he should try to take control of his wife or his children's relationship with God, but he is to set the example to make a clear path for them to follow. Nurturing a true spiritual life in your family is more than a matter of spiritual education. It's also a matter of spiritual formation. It has to be more than just taking your family to church to listen to great teaching. If you only enter into the Christian life when you go to the church building, you're missing out. God wants to meet you in your own living room, even more than he does the classroom. Don't just talk about God with your wife and kids. Talk to God as a family. Don't just talk about the Bible during family devotion times. Know that the Word is something that touches every area of your life. It should affect all of your decisions. It's because of your love for God that you do certain things and don't do others. But you shouldn't expect your wife and kids to read your mind about this and get it through osmosis. So talk about it constantly as God instructed us to do. Deuteronomy 6:5-9 says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your strength. Always remember these commands I give you today. Teach them to your children and talk about them while you sit at home and walk along the road, and when you lie down and when you get up. Write them down and tie them on your hands as a sign. Tie them on your forehead to remind you, and write them on your doorpost and gates." Don't relate to God as if he's trapped in a church building. If you only connect with God in a single place, then your family won't think he's powerful enough to venture outside that one place. In their minds, he'll become someone they simply visit. Instead, take the initiative to point out God everywhere you see him. That doesn't mean that he isn't present among his people in the church in a very special way. He is. But his presence is also found everywhere in creation, and he's with you everywhere you go. So as a leader of your household, as a husband, father, make sure you do your best to help everyone in your family realize this. Man, I can't tell you how important it is. Point God out everywhere you can to your family. Wherever you're driving, wherever you're going, point him out. Help them form the opinion of who God really is and see him for what who he is, as the great God of all creation who is everywhere. And they can talk to him at any time, not just in a church building. You have a blessed afternoon, and I'll see you again at the appointed time.